3 questions you want to ask credit repair companies before you sign up with them. The first question you want to ask is, do I have to do anything during this process? You want to know up front, because sometimes you might get somebody that's charging you a little bit of money, but they require you to do a lot of the work. So I've had instances where a client would pay someone for credit repair, and the credit repair agency would just create the letters, and then they would mail them or email them to the client. The client would then have to get their own envelopes, their own stamps, and then go to their post office and ship the mail out. If you're paying for credit repair, I don't think you should be also doing the work too. I don't think that's a good investment for your money. If you're okay with doing a lot of the extra work and not having the credit company do it for you, then by all means do that and pay the cheaper price. But for me and my company, we don't want you to do anything. You sign up with us, you don't have to do nothing. You might send us an email every now and then if you get some mail in that you think has some important details on it. But for the most part, you sign up with us, you don't do nothing. Question number 2, do you have someone to give me updates? Or you can also ask, how often do I get updates? So I've seen it a lot of times where people call me or people call my company and they say that they want to sign up with us, and they're just frustrated with the last person they were with because they would never get updates. They didn't have anybody to call them and give them updates on what's going on with their credit. So they paid, they sign up, they check their Credit Karma, and they see things are changing, but they don't really understand all of the basics of it. So you always want to ask, do you have someone that's going to give me a call and explain this to me? My team, every time we have a client that has an update, we call them and we explain everything to them so they know what's going on with their profile. You might be able to see deletions on your side, but we're going to explain to you where you have deletions at, what's been deleted, what we're still working on. So that way you stay up to date in the process, and we do that sometimes every 2 weeks, sometimes every week, sometimes every month. It just depends on how fast you're getting results on your profile. Question number 3, you want to ask them, what can they help you with after your credit is complete? So this might not be a big deal for you, but for me, if I work with somebody and they do really good service, I also want to work with them on my next endeavor after my credit is fixed. So I would ask them, do you have anything to offer me or anything to help me with once my credit is fixed? So for me personally, I deal with a lot of realtors, I deal with car dealerships, I also have passive income opportunities, we also have the funding company. So really when people's credit is finished, they don't really have to go anywhere else. You don't have to go and deal with anybody else because we have everything that you need in-house pretty much. And if it's not in-house with me, it's with somebody in my network. Because since we deal with credit repair, all of our clients, they finish the credit process and then they want to do something else with their credit after. It could be get a car, it could be get a house, or it could be invest, it could be get some personal credit cards. We can help with all of that stuff. So we don't personally have the car dealership, but I have a ton of people who own car dealerships or who work in car dealerships who can help you to get the type of car you're looking for. Or I'm not a realtor, I do have a real estate company, but we have realtors who can help you to find the house that you want to purchase. We have lenders who can talk to you on the phone, get you pre-approved, and see what kind of house you can get. And we also have the funding company. So if you have a business and you want to get funding for your business, we can help you to get business credit cards, lines of credit, loans. If you want passive income, we have passive income opportunities. So really, you want to ask them, what else do they offer? Because if they do good service, you're going to want to work with them even further. And if they don't have other services, to me, that's a red flag. Because it seems to me, just from my perspective, that you might not ever think about me finishing my credit. That's why you don't have anything else for me to do after my credit is fixed. Because you don't think that I'm ever going to finish it in the first place.